Okay, so, first of all, I sound like shit. That's because I had mouth surgery, and it fucking hurts. The only way I can make this right now, besides text-to-speech, writing a script, and having someone else do it, is just fucking do it. I'm on pain meds, so I'm high as shit right now, so it is the perfect time to make this. I'll be asking someone in the Steam Controller Discord later to redo the audio so that people will actually watch all of it. Because I bet fucking $20, 90% of you motherfuckers are not going to watch all of this. I fucking swear it. Okay? Why the fuck do I have Steam open and not some game open? Why the fuck do I have all these controllers in front of me? So, yesterday, on the 5th, Steam had made an update in which they support direct input and X input controllers. Added 360, Xbox One, and generic Xbox X input controller configuration support. That is a lie, considering it should say generic D input, direct input controller support. Because, say, this PlayStation 1 controller, or this N64 controller, or this fucking random as shit controller, or the F310 Logitech controller. All of these, besides the Logitech one, and the flight stick actually, all of them direct input. Only way to map them is before this update. Xpadder, X360 CE, and some other shit. Not Pinnacle Game Profiler because, long story short, it's a scam. Look on their forum, it's a fucking hilarious joke. But besides that, I'll make a video about that later. Only way to actually map these was separate software. Period. You either had to pay for it or get free versions. Kinda shitty. Okay. Now that Valve/Steam support these, what the fuck does that mean? Why do I care? I could just keep using the same software I have and not worry about, oh, I have to launch my shit through Steam for this. Well, fair point, but this fucking controller, PlayStation 1 controller, I've had so many fucking issues with it, and it has been such a pain in the ass. Even though I think it's one of the best controllers I have, I haven't been able to use it in ages because button mapping software is literal shit. Like, try to prove it to me. Good button mapping software that is not shit. I need somewhere to plug this in. Fuck. But good button mapping software that is not shit, that is reliable, and doesn't have malware or ads or any fucking bullshit like that. Okay, I'll pay for Xpadder, for example, because I don't actually have it. I want to set up Flight Stick with Dark Souls. It'll take, with my experience from, fuck. Okay. with my experience from Pinnacle Game Profiler, takes fucking ages. Support's absolute shit from them. I'm not talking about Xpatter. And it's just fucking terrible. Now let's say, God, this would be a fucking pain in the ass to make. Let's say I have it all set up, everything's nice, it unplugs. And then I have to plug it back in. And, oh, what the fuck is this? It's not supported. It's not the same thing as it saw beforehand. I have to set everything up again, in theory. This is the mapping for the PS1 controller for this thing. Okay, everything looks nice. PS1 controller, everything just works. Besides the time in the top right, you'll probably notice. Okay, I have my direct input controller all set up. How do I use it? How do I actually change it to a Steam controller? Generic gamepad, whatever it says. Enable, disable, yep. Okay, enabled. Unplug, plug the controller back in. Generic X input controller. Bam. Instantly fucking works. That's direct input. It's not X input. I don't know what the fuck, like who oversighted that. I have no fucking idea. Okay. Direct input shit now works. If you have enough buttons to map A, B, X, and Y, I believe that's all you need, then it'll just work perfectly fine. Bam, done. You also said that there's Xbox controller support. Yeah, there is. I'm not gonna fucking untangle the F310, but say, I don't want to do it through this. Let's say I want to map, fuck it, Rocket League. Not what I wanted. Map Rocket League. Edit Steam controller. Well, la-di fucking da. It just works. If I boot up Rocket League right now, this is now a Steam controller. It is now a Xbox controller. It is now whatever the fuck I said it as. Okay, that's great and all. With this fucking drift. How serious Sam? Is this any good with it? There you fucking go. PlayStation 1 controller. A direct input controller. With the Steam controller API. Well, there you fucking go. Works perfectly fine. I find it fucking great that they're adding support for these. For literally any controller. It would work the same as an Xbox controller if I had the F310 plugged in instead. Probably a better idea, actually, because there's a mode to switch back and forth. But anyway, say I want to set up the flight stick. Oh boy, I've wanted to fucking set this up for a while. Okay. 6 buttons on the side. One access for up and down on the bottom. Side button, face button, D-pad. These 4 buttons. Well, there you go. A, B, X, and Y, triggers, bumpers, D-pad, everything can be mapped to this, in theory. Stick legs too. And as you can see with the overlay that you can mess with, since it doesn't actually see the flight stick as a flight stick, it'll just see it as the Xbox controller. Sure, it's slightly harder, it'll still fucking work. Because whenever you set up the direct input controllers, it asks, what's the axis for this stick? Which I assume, if I set walking around to the analog stick like this, left and right for looking, left and right, up and down for up and down with the fucking whatever this axis is, wherever that is. There you go. It now set left and right to the stick, left and right, up and down with this bottom thing to up and down. It'll see it as, okay, this is an analog stick. Not, oh, this is two separate axes. You have to somehow manage to put them together in this software. No, it just fucking works. Which, speaking of, I can set this up as a Steam controller through the software, or Xbox controller. Turn on Serious Sam 3 and play it from start to finish with the Steam controller settings. I'm not gonna fucking do that because I'm in way too much fucking pain right now. I can only make this to the pain meds, like I said earlier. But the limits of the controllers you can now use on PC are a lot less. Whenever I was trying to set up this controller, the flight stick, with Pinnacle Game Profiler, go ahead, look at my older videos. I made specific, hey, this is my issue. This is what I want done. It's not working. Can someone help me? And fucking nothing. Fucking nothing. At least now, with the Steam support, say I want to set up the flight stick with Steam. I could make a video, explain everything I want to do with it and all the buttons it has. Fuck going to some obscure as shit random form, like Pinnacle, for example. Fuck going there. Post your shit directly to the Steam Controller Discord or Steam Controller subreddit, and there you fucking go. They cannot bitch at you, in theory. They probably would anyway. But hopefully they wouldn't bother downvoting your shit because you have a issue with a controller that is actually supported with Valve's Steam API. So let's say I have 4 traditional controllers right here. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 4, the F310, and the Steam controller. Well, 3 traditional, 1 not traditional. Say, for example, I had a better computer than I do now. I wanted to play a 4-player local co-op of the entire game of Serious Sam 3. Obviously, the PS4 controller and Steam controller will have a slight advantage. We'll have massive advantage because of the gyroscope. But the Logitech F310, the PlayStation 1 controller, they'll both be using the Steam controller API. If I want to look this far in this amount of time, I can increase or decrease the sensitivity within the settings themselves on Steam. I could make this controller, the PlayStation 1 controller, this ancient as shit device, be on par with the F310, with the DualShock 4, and if I really wanted to be extraordinarily precise and accurate with this controller, and I spent a while messing around with the settings and messing around with everything else, I can make it just as good as a Steam controller without gyroscope. It is honestly fucking great they've added this. But, as people have pointed out in the Discord I've been in, just bothering the shit out of people in the Steam controller Discord, the issue with the Steam controller API, which, yeah, I agree, you have to play games through Steam, pretty much. I'm gonna unplug this and so the mouse doesn't drift anymore, and use the Steam controller so I can actually navigate shit, because my mouse is right there. It's on the other fucking side of the flight stick. I'm just gonna be lazy as shit. So, say I want... No. What are you doing? Why is it... Oh, that's why. Oh, I guess that works now. But, DRM. Why is it opening... Okay, that's weird. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. I fucking shit up. Okay, my shit's fucked up. But direct input support, X input support, amazing, great. DRM. Say I buy games through GOG, or I buy games through Humble Bundle, and I do not want to use Steam, but I want to use, say, the PlayStation 1 controller without any extra software. Well, can't really do that. What would be amazing is either very soon or down the line, like someone suggested within a year, making the Steam controller API divorced from Steam. Because it would just be so much better. Okay, I have this independent software. I'm gonna run it just all the time. For me, that's Steam. But say I'm running this software all the time, and I want it to control these controllers. say XPad or Pinnacle 8, no, not that. XPad or whatever you use for controller shit. Just running all the time. That would be nice, but as it is now, the Steam Controller API is so stuck with Steam, can't really do that. I mean, it will be amazing as shit whenever they remove the API from Steam and have it be its own standalone thing. Like, for example, if I want to have my Steam controller at work, at any job with a computer, say a hospital, it is not a bright idea to have that hospital computer connected online. Period. Don't connect sensitive computers in a workplace like that online at all. Terrible fucking idea. Okay, what if I had a standalone Valve-made, or just as good as Valve-made API for the Steam controller to control everything on the desktop and all of that shit, so I don't have to spend extra money on a keyboard and mouse? That would be amazing. It would be a incredibly large cost save. Instead of spending an extra $20, if that, on everybody for a mouse and keyboard, or more for a mouse and keyboard, $50. Bam. Each. Yeah, I could see, oh well, in the long run, that doesn't really help. Instead of, oh, this mouse broke. This was a cheap mouse, and the buttons don't work. It doesn't click anymore. Well, say your business got in contact with Valve. They had their own system set up where, okay, all of our employees, or a vast majority of our employees, are going to use the Steam controller with your brand new standalone API to cut costs. If we have any issues with the controller, like a fucked up grip, fucked up anything, we'll send it to you, you send us a replacement, there you fucking go. I could see that. Honestly, right now, I could see it being fucking amazing, because I'm mildly high from pain meds, because I took them about 2 hours ago now. I could see it being great, honestly. As for that actually happening, yeah, good fucking luck. But removing the API from Steam whenever it seems ready would be amazing as shit. But with this update, I can actually fucking use all of these. Not to mention the Guitar Hero controller in my closet that I could use. And, for example, say I want to play Screen Cheat, or I want to play Serious Sam 3. Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fully working, quote-unquote, Steam controllers I can now use. Do they have analog sticks? Most of them don't. Still fucking doable. And I honestly cannot wait, personally, until I get an adapter for one, an adapter for GameCube, or Xbox Original, or PlayStation 2, to use the racing wheel I have, along with the pedals it has, to play fucking anything. If I get an adapter for that fucking thing, oh boy, I'm fucking setting that up with Dark Souls. Speaking of Flight Stick, Dark Souls, let's fucking do it again. I haven't been able to do shit with that in ages, because the scam artists I had paid to help Pinnacle, well, Pinnacle Game Profiler is fucking dead now, which I'm so happy. Go check their forum, it's fucking hilarious. But besides all that, yeah, no one's fucking watching through all this, and I highly doubt, well, not so much doubt, but I don't think the people I have asked by this point to help with the audio have gotten this far. But I'll see you all later. You guys have a good one. I'm gonna eat more fucking Jello because I'm hungry as shit and probably go to sleep. Wait, where's... Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I can only eat Jello, ice cream, and pudding. I am fucking hungry as shit. You all have a good one.